Hey there, love. I know this is coming a bit sudden, amongst one of the messages you probably weren't expecting to hear, but this was really pressing on my heart, so much so that it's got me feeling like my heart is in wrenches right about now. Just thinking about something in particular. And that something, I'm afraid I won't even have the words to explain properly just what it is. But frankly, what's pulling me to shreds right now is, you know how sometimes we are brought to think about things or realize things that it's not like we didn't know it existed before, or it's not like we were completely clueless about it. It's just that, you're occupied by so many other things, or yeah, I suppose that's the main reason. Because something like this is something that one would obviously care for. And well, this is one of those moments. Right now I'm brought to thoughts about you and every other person on this earth who is struggling. And I don't mean struggling to do their calculus homework, or struggling to get the girl, or to find a part-time job, or whatever difficulties there are like in that regard. I mean, struggling where it really hurts, struggling on the inside, struggling with the things that no one else can see that you're struggling with until you let them know, or you show them. I'm talking about struggling on a mental level, an emotional level, a spiritual level. Ones who maybe you might ask them why they're doing these things or what's going on with them, and if they were to answer honestly, they'd say, I don't have anybody. I just don't have anybody. Now, whether that's someone to keep them accountable, or just to talk to them, or to listen to them, or at the very basic and most important foundation of things, someone to just love them, however that might look like. I just don't have anybody. If talking about this sounds like I'm talking about you, then maybe you literally don't have anyone around you. Maybe you live by yourself, or you live with a friend or friend's family, or your grandparents, or your aunt, your uncle, or a foster family, or maybe you have family around. It feels like you walk around the house and no one really knows you, or no one really cares, or they might show some physical caring on the outside, setting your place at the table and asking how your day was and nothing more, things like that. But no one really knows you, no one really listens to you, no one really cares to listen to more or get to know you for you, or why you don't add more to the conversation, or why you've been acting differently, or maybe they don't even notice that you've been acting differently. Whether you don't have blood family, or you don't have friends, or you have quote-unquote friends, but ironically they make you feel worse than if you didn't have any at all. Anything along those lines, I really wanted to say that I'm sorry for the pain that you're going through. I want you to know it's not permanent. It doesn't have to be like that. It really doesn't. And I want you to know that you can always talk to me while you're on your life's journey of, along the way, that eventually you'll find someone or some people who will fit the bill, who will support you, who will love you, and who will care for you. Meanwhile, you'll have me, and I really mean that. Tell me and I will fight for you. I love you. I think because I love you so, it really pains me all the more to know that you're going through such suffering. And not just suffering, but suffering by yourself. That you feel like you're suffering by yourself. That no one sees you, no one cares. But I see you. I think about you. Maybe so much so it's to my own detriment, but it's worth it. It really is. I love you, and I hope that you can feel that. And maybe even if not now, that someday you will begin to understand even just an increment of how much I care for you and how much you are loved, even by someone who you can't hold by right now. Even if we can't hold each other right now, I'm holding you in my heart, and I mean that with every cell in me. I'm sorry you're going through pain and that it hurts. But I also know that you're strong, stronger than you believe, stronger than you know. Because even if you can't see it, I can see it. And I believe in you. I want what's best for you. So I hope that you'll hang in there. That you'll continue to take it day by day. And that you'll continue to have hope. Because that hope is so valid. It will be worth it. The time, the efforts, and the pain, and the strength that you show now will be worth it. I promise you. And I don't take my promises lightly, you know that. I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. And so now I will say again, I love you. And I really want to see you flourish, my flower.